Hey guys, it's Mike here in the shop today. We've got something a little different for you. Usually you see Fords, big rigs. I don't even know if we've done any race truck stuff yet. We're gonna do some race truck stuff, by the way. Today, we've got a brand new 26 Ram in the shop. The customer, which a lot of you guys know that are on YouTube, is Bruce Wilson. This is his personal truck that he uses for farming, hauling his tractors, and also his Will It Start videos. That's why we're building out this whole truck, and you're gonna see that here in a second. If you kept up with Bruce, you know that he also works with Scania, which is from overseas, and they do some really cool lighting on their trucks. With that being said, he provided us some lights. We've never had the opportunity to work with this company, but I do have to admit they're pretty cool. The brand is called Strands. And check this out, this is a back glow to it that we have wired into the parking lights or daytime running lights so they'll stay on while you're going down the road. And I gotta admit, they look pretty awesome. As far as brightness goes, they're absolutely ridiculously bright. I can't turn them on right now because unfortunately Josh would have to call out tomorrow because he'd be blind from them. So I have to play it safe here. But with this being said, what makes this truck unique is this is a wrench hand bumper, and if you've ever dealt with wrench hand, they do not make a way to attach lights to it. So we said, okay, we've got an answer for that. So we ended up making a custom plate for it and being able to mount the lights. Now, you say, well, man, that's easy. Well, there's actually a lot of things you got to take into consideration because on the 26 Ram, it actually has a radar that is right there. So we couldn't go below this level to be able to mount the lights. We had to be very cautious of that, and we had a very small area to work with. So we did that, did custom wiring to keep everything really clean and hidden. With that being said, moving along the truck, Bruce wanted to make sure that if he is out on the farm or is off-road hauling the tractors, the truck's got a little extra height, nothing crazy. So we went ahead and went with a BDS leveling kit with the new Fox 2.5 HTO shocks and a 255/85/17 Toyo mud terrain. So it fills up the fender well nicely. It doesn't rub on anything, but it sets you up to be able to get through the fields. And guys, if you own a dually out there, you know how big of a problem this is. Generally speaking, Rams specifically are so heavy in the front end. As soon as those tires get in the mud, man, they just sink right down. The rear's packed full, and now you're just stuck. You're waiting for your buddy to grab a dozer, grab a tractor, grab something, come pull you out. Hopefully these Toyos will resolve that issue for him. Moving our way back, we went ahead, did some wrench hand steps because it complements the bumper setup very nicely. Lighting was a big piece of the puzzle too. So with this, we've got a rear firing LED Strands light bar, but then we also did a 360 go light so that at any time he's out on the farm, he'll be able to hit it, angle it anywhere he wants to, check on fences, check on animals, check on animals that don't need to be there. Primarily those little critters that a lot of us don't like on the farms. But to tie it back into his business, what we also did there, he does Will It Start videos. So a big piece for him was designing something that if he pulls up to an old, we'll say an old Freightliner, and he's like, man, I gotta jump this thing off. Well, how do we get enough power capacity to do that? So we designed and built him a battery bank right here. And what we've done to make it simple is he's got some quick hookups for his jumper cables. Plug your jumper cables in here, and he's got 20-foot leads. We took that, we wired it into the actual system on the truck so that the alternator also charges this battery system. We added an inverter for it so that if he needs to charge tools, a lot of guys carry Milwaukee tools. Right now, they're all electric powered. Me, I get a little tore up with electric tools because I swear the battery dies on me every time I go to grab one. Guess that's the difference in times from having air powered stuff, right? So on this one, we've got him set up so that he can keep all of his batteries charged, anything he needs to do. We did go ahead and add an additional fuel tank in the bed so that he can fill up equipment on the job site or on the farm or wherever the heck he may be, along with another toolbox. So he has the ability to carry a lot of stuff on this truck. Absolutely impressed with how the 26 runs. It's got the 8-speed transmission in it. This is truly the first time I've really got to drive one and see what it feels like in a heavy truck, not just a stock truck. Gotta admit, it's really smooth. And this, guys, kind of gives you an idea right here. If you yourself have a farm truck, a work truck, or maybe you just like that lifestyle and you want to build out a truck to fit your needs, hit us up. We'll be glad to sit down and go over options. We can do lighting, we can do suspension, we can do tires, wheels, you name it, we can take care of it for you. Please hit the like and subscribe button.